Alright, alright. See what's in store for us in the Snkrx. Played it a couple times now. Still have never got a critter build off the floor, really. I had that one rogue run that didn't do too well, and I had just the vanilla ass warrior and mage, and that got me my first dub. So right now, just pick up like Vagrant Jester. I'm kind of thinking about a Psyker. I know I said I don't like them, but a Psyker build actually might be a little interesting. We're on New Game Plus. Go for our first round. Just two-man Snk. Always the early game. Always the early game, just a little slow. Especially with the heckin' Snekin'. It's alright, we should clear this easily enough, and I just want to get a peep at the next shot. Done. Basically free money. Another scout. It kind of leans us towards rogues, and I mean, we'll always pick up the cleric. Might as well get the arcanist. We can just round out the team. 5-man Snk. I'm thinking, you know, it's bad form to show up with a build in mind, right? That's very it's very, you know, you gotta let the shop gods carry you around in this kind of game. So we're just going with the punches. I have no idea what I have no goal, right? No desire to any particular build. The goal is just to roll with the punches. Let the RNG gods provide for us, and just resist the ebb and flow, right? This is another Psyker that gets us 2 Psyker Orbs. Do I want a second copy of the Arcanist? No, I can't even afford it anyway. So there we go. We now have, so we've, yeah, look at all these orbs. Got a real defensive structure around us already. So yeah, maybe the Psykers. We're kind of teetering on the edge between having 2 compositions. I mean, having 2 Psykers, it's just a free buff. It doesn't really take too much of our space. So that just means that we can leave them around no matter what happens. So we're not committing to anything still. But we can have 2 Psykers for kind of our DPS. Just a little AoE death sphere. Nothing to sneeze at. Alright. Our first modifier. Chance for attacks to poison. Last unit alive is fully healed? No. Psyker orbs deal more damage? Fuck yeah, let's go for that. We already have 2 Psykers. It'll definitely be interesting. Now, what would we want to go with Psykers? Because max Psykers is at 4. We can have a party of 8. This means that we're still leaving 4 slots open. Maybe 3 warriors and just a healer, just to be there. It sounds kind of good for now. We'll put the warrior at the head of the class. And I know this is reducing our damage, but if we sell the Arcanist, put us at 5 gold for 1 interest. And I'm all about the money. So yeah, 40% more damage on those Psyker Orbs. Actually, it's noticeable. Actually, it's not something just to sneeze at. We're definitely laying down some real DPS, even without actually hitting our attacks. The one downside is you kind of have to, you know, gotta pilot your snake with the mace in mind. The Psyker maces. So it's not consistent DPS, it's just additional flavor. 20 damage to self and grants 4% damage to all allies per cast. This thing slowly kills itself, and this thing just shoots a projectile. I'll always pick up extra clerics. We might as well grab the scout. We might end up going rogue Psyker, which would definitely be interesting. It does take us off our 10 interest, but I'm all for it. I'm all for it. Because we can also get the Squire, and that'll give us 2 enchanters, because we have a Psyker that is an enchanter. Hopefully we don't see the one that injures itself taking up too much of the health priority. But I think we're doing just fine for now. I think it's one of our rogues that's causing them to explode into knives. Never been more happy to see that. It's just the early game of Snake. There's nothing really to stress about. We're just weaving around. Collect our interest. A pyromancer. Ooh. A nuker mage voider. Nearby enemies take damage per second. That does kind of fit our build, right? Because we want people to be nearby for the maces as well. Level 2 scout. Pleasure. We just rolled what we have. 11 gold. So now we have consistent AoE along with our orbiting maces. We'll see. We get to cut our teeth on this elite combat. Let's see if we can put some numbers down on this boss. The damage over time isn't quite considerable yet. We also don't have the void synergy up and running. So maybe in due time that AoE damage can actually protect us from reds. But for now, we take some casualties on the Snake. No matter. I do like movement speed. Critters block enemy projectiles. We have no critters. Pyromancer is a mage. I think there are mage voiders out there. So we might go mage over rogue. It's a little bit of an iffy commitment relative to what we have now. Projectiles that chain. I think we'll just go for the consistent and good additional movement speed. Level 2 cleric. Instant yoink. This is another enchanter. We can round that as our 8th slot temporarily. That gives us 2 enchanters for the damage buff. And a level 2 healer will definitely carry us a bit further. So we can just keep stalling. Wait till we find something that we're proud to have. Yeah, this damage over time, it's not what it would be cracked up to. Or what I would hope it would come out to right now. These Psyker Orbs are definitely hitting like trucks. And we haven't even leveled up the passive yet. Maybe in tandem. I guess the Psyker Orbs don't one-shot, so the area of effect damage in combination with the Orbs is pretty good now, at least until we get all 4 of our Psykers. This is a Sorcerer Forcer. It's not us. We can pick up another warrior. What would we drop for that? Maybe the Chronomancer? I'm committed to the cleric. Nothing can shy me away from him. Maybe we goodbye Jester. Hello Highlander. Put him at the front as well. We have 28 gold. We'll just let it ride. We'll let it ride. No stress. I don't know where I would want the Psykers to be in the Snake. I guess the middle. So that way we can get more side swipes with them. Instead of frontal. Ooh, okay. I'm accidentally... I hate doing that. Driving on top of where they spawn. It's always just terrible damage that could easily be avoided. There we go. Expert Snake Piloter. For now. Yeah, I would have to think more about where the positioning would be. A Vagrant, yeah, that's just a copy. Now, this Juggernaut is not... It's not in the cards for us. We don't want Forcers. We want to keep them near us. Cursor Voider. We sold our other Cursor. But we do have the Pyromancer here, which is a Voider. Is it better than 20% attack speed to all allies? I would probably say no. Therefore, we don't take it. We can level up our passive once, just because it's 10 gold, and it's consistently good. Then we'll roll a bit. Oh, this is a Forcer Psyker. Pulls enemies together for 2 seconds. That might be good for us. It's also our third mage because of Chronomancer and Pyromancer. So I guess we say goodbye to the rogue. We pick up an additional Psyker. Yeah, I think we'll have them just make the meat of our snake. We'll leave the tail to just the extras. With 27 gold, there's no point rerolling anymore. We just send her. Yeah, it's getting a little hectic in here with the amount of orbs we got going around. Oh yeah, okay. You know, usually you would think that we would be anti-forcer, because I don't like the enemies being chaotically knocked around, but this one is good. You hold them in place, that way we can stack them up and get good hits. Yeah, look at that. All of our Psyker Orbs working exactly as intended. I love that it is a unit in its own class that combos with itself. It's definitely, yeah, I'm really feeling the Psyker run this time. I think that's where the ebb and flow has brought us. Now it's a question of how do we iron out our extremities. On Sorcerer Spell repeats, we're mages, so that's a nay. That's another sorcerer one. Chance to burn. I think we reroll this. All neuters gain 1% area size and damage every second. Ooh, another orb synergy. Yes. Yes, give me this. Another orb. So now they move faster. They move 25% faster, deal 80% more damage. I'm not too hyped about buying a Highlander for 4. I mean, it's on the team, but I don't know if it's going to stay on the team. That one's kind of on the fence. Infuse a projectile with chain lightning. I'm not really looking for 4 enchanter either, so I think we roll. Another Psychono. That's good. That's good. It keeps showing me the Highlanders. Now, Blade. Blade is better because it gives us another chance for synergy with Nuker. Because it is a warrior nuker, so that puts us right on the edge of nuker and warrior. Because I'm willing to get rid of the enchanter synergy if I can pick up a different one in its place. Because we are 1 Psyker off the 4, we are 1 warrior off the 3, 1 nuker off the 3. So, we still have 35 gold and keep it rolling. Always happy to see a cleric. Is Chronomancer staying? Because he's mage enchanter. He's currently enabling our mage. Comboed with the Psychono. For now, I guess. For now. Roll one more time. See this? I'm willing to dip below interest to pick up that. That's juicy. That's juicy. Oh, look at, now the orbs are really moving. They hit like trucks. They move like race cars. What more do you want? What do you want from them? Ooh, okay. We took a lot of damage. Or I guess a little bit of damage on everyone. We spread it out pretty well. Yeah, that Forcer Psyker ability to clump them all up just means that we can instantly destroy like some X's. I guess unit spawners, whatever they would be. Okay. Yeah, we're decimating these early waves now. Ooh. Okay, that was kind of unfortunate. I couldn't tell if that was a charger or if we pulled that thing in. Cryomancer. That would give us nearby enemies. Oh, that's another synergy with the Pyromancer. I'm willing to lose the enchanter buff for that, because that picks us up Voider instead. And still keeps the mage synergy. So maybe we'll put them Like this? No, we'll have them just be. We want like everything to be in the center of the snake right now, which is our issue. I guess put the second warrior at the back for durability's sake. We'll just try to keep all of our psychers and all of our AoEs just in our snake core, in the heart of snake kind. 39 gold. I'm kind of thinking about just quicker orbit speed, but I also think we need to roll around, kind of cement our comp. So that's what we're going to do instead. We got rid of the Chronomancer. Pyromancer duplicate, that's fine. Flagellant duplicate. And then we're out of gold. So we push forward. Yeah, look at that. Look at that AoE stack. And that does give us the Voider now, so that both of these AoEs deal increased damage. And we're just kind of creating like anything that comes near us should suffer the consequences sort of build, right? Because the warriors are melee, the Psyker Orbs orbit close, and then we have the DPS auras. It's kind of a melee build. Would love to see the triple warrior to kind of increase our tenacity here, because we're all over the place and we're right on the edge of unlocking what we really need to blossom the run into something worth talking about. And my voice talking about. Is this the last Psyker? Because I mean we would like it, right? +4 total Psyker orbs and +1 for each Psyker. So we can get 2 additional orbs, but we'd have to drop something. And I think that would be just the swordsman, and I think we just accept that we'll never be warriors ever again. Yeah, me think so. Barbarian, nay. Level 2 vagrant. I think we need to level up our shop now. Just try to find some higher quality stuff. Oh yeah, this is the Saturn build. Oh, okay. A little bit of an issue piloting there, but the elite is dead already. So we may have fucked ourselves, but we definitely hurt a lot of people in the process. That is the upsides of the melee build. Is anytime we're taking damage, they have to be taking a lot more. So mages cast their spells quicker. These guys don't cast spells; they have constants, so it wouldn't help us. Enemies being weaker. We still have an enchanter. We do, the Flagellant. It kind of makes me want to put him in the front and the blade in the back, because he actually slowly kills himself anyway. So if he died first, no one would be too remiss about it. And we're probably just looking at intimidation here. We could roll it or roll around and look for something better. But actually, yeah, let's do that. Chance to release the homing barrage on enemy kill, ranger arrows, projectile damage. Yeah, it's definitely got worse. We're gonna have to reroll this again. Enemies take more damage. Plus 33, 66, or 99 attack speed to a random unit if you have 2 or more enchanters. We don't. I don't think that there's. Oh, position 4 is 30% more damage. We could put one of our AoE guys in there. But 30% more damage on one guy versus enemies just taking more. I think that leans us, that synergizes more with the orbs. Speaking of that, this will probably be our last turn searching for new stuff. Because I think we have everything that we possibly could, except for a squire. To get a 3rd nuker, we'd have to sell something. That something would be the healer. I think it's time for us to spread our wings. We'll leave the healer behind. Let's pick up the squire temporarily. We'll see if there's just something better. Level 2 pyromancer, delicious. Really wants me to go mages, eh? And that's our 25 gold. But we got level ups on our AoE characters. We have a flat 20% damage and defense boost on everyone now that the Squire joined. And I believe we have the additional attack speed from Enchanter, which again, we don't really need. So that is something that we could look to get rid of. Because we only have... We have 4 units that attack, but one of them is the Flagellant, which is just hurting himself to give everyone else a damage bonus. So attack speed is kind of remiss on us. We're kind of mostly just this weird amorphous aura damage dealing menace. Because Enchanter buff is... No, it's damage to all allies, not attack speed. Alright, so that's fine. We can cruise with Enchanter. I think we invest our money in final level of orb damage. That spends our gold very efficiently. And it turns these things into buses. 120% additional damage. It should just start shredding stuff. Call this build the Keichler belt. How many asteroids we have floating around us. Did you finish Star Sector? Not yet. We're almost there. We're almost there. I'll suck for you two. Classics. The last spot that I left off at, we just got that. We got that strange spaceship recovered. And I just haven't gotten around to it. But how's the old days going? I'm just, my day went pretty well. Still no Star Sector. Oh god. Man, it's variety content, man. But my day went pretty well. I walked my doggos. You know, I have 2. One named Dre, one named Imus. Dre's old as hell. Or my bad, Imus is old as hell. Dre's a young gun. And, you know, one of them was easier to walk than the other, but we got it through. I think they enjoyed it. It's been a long time since they've been taken for a walk. Felt bad. What do we want here? I'm thinking probably the faster orbs, and then we'll look at getting the vulnerability up next. Going with the Saturn build. Trying to make a name for this live. Yeah, but the reason why I'm not playing Star Sector today, if you guys will allow me to make excuses, is I'm playing Dying Light with Josh. That'll be in probably an hour, and then after that, I've decided that I've stopped slacking, and I'm finally editing and making my last. Didn't your stream restrictions say for 2 days Star Sector after? Yeah, that is my fault. I did lie to you guys. The first one, I straight up just went to sleep, and then the second one, yeah, I just didn't. I ended up playing Rising Storm 2 Vietnam. Couldn't help myself. But I'm editing that Barrow Trauma video today, because I've been uploading it as a series-esque YouTube video format, and for the ending I wanted to edit it and make it real nice, you know, get all immersed in it, you know, and I wanna do some RPing because I'm cringy, to like intersperse between the episode. I'm fine with it, but don't lie to us. Never again, Tisco. Never again. My intentions were good. It's an area that slows enemies after a sorcerer spell. We don't have sorcerers. Position 1 generates 1 Psyker Orb. Every 10 seconds. Yes. More orbs. The flagellant in the front. So it can tank for us a little bit. Oh, there are extra psychers. Every time this Psykeeper takes 25% of its max HP and damage. Okay, never mind. That guy is going in the front. I don't want to get rid of the Enchanter. Brokenhearted over this awful betrayal. Say it ain't so, man. Say it ain't so. This is probably the one that we would get rid of. And get the healer. Put him in the front. So that means that the more damage we take in the front, it'll drop some health to stabilize us afterwards. I mean, we can stab you in the back even when we didn't end up watching, but me. Nice hustle to kind of list who were here on your channel. Just saying, just saying. Dude, hey, the second I unlock VIP badges, I'm handing it out to y'all too, man. If anyone deserves it, it's y'all. I just need to figure out what it takes to get them. My friends found out I was affiliated, and one of them gifted a sub to chat. He did the RNG, and this is while we were playing Rising Storm 2 Vietnam, and we were like, man, Tisco deserves that. What are you doing giving it to just some random people? Like, what are you doing? The RNG hates us. Or your friend. I don't think he could hate anyone. Said I was gonna just level up skills, right? Yeah, we're done getting more. He's jealous. True. Hate to say it, but true. But yeah, I'm gonna be so excited. I'm a very novice video editor, to confess. But I really want to make something cool for the Barotrauma video. Because I've just been uploading all the other ones as VODs. There we go. Now we get healing orbs. And I'm trying to make this one kind of a role play experience. We're spectacularly radiant. Oh yes. Yes. So we have to make sure that when we're getting caught like that, since we have the healer orb guy in the front, that we have to just face tank it. That way we get the orb payoff. If we try to dodge, other people will get injured. But the side keeper needs to hold us down. We can just get more movement speed here. Is it worth trying to get level 3 on anything? Not particularly close. The level 3 effects are insane. I'm not too well versed in the game itself. Oh, that's a cool emo. I've never seen that, Tisco. Let's see. So more damage for 15 gold, 10% more movement speed, or we try to fish out a level 3. Probably level 3. Seems probably it's gonna take a lot of money to actually get to. I think it's something worth investing in. Roll again, the Cryomancer, end of turn. So now we're 4 Cryomancers away from a level 3. Because every little I don't know what you call them, snack. Every little piece of our snake. They have effects if they get to level 3, and they are ridiculously overpowered. So I think even getting just one level 3 would probably pay off so much more than leveling up like all of our passives to 3, although one is consistent, the other one isn't. But I'm just kind of feeling like risking it all today. Gonna make me act up. I have no clue of emotes. I just fish them out of the menu. Respectable. We got so many orbitals. Yeah, so we just wait. We just wait for our little suck ability, whatever it's called. Ooh, mass casualty on the snake lines. But I think that's a recipe. We have to kind of just kite them around. Hey, Christian. Is that a Poro from League of Legends crying? Yeah, Poro sad. That's cool. That's cool that I can fish that out. Yeah, that is a pretty good sad emote. Anyone have any emote ideas? I'm open to applications. I don't have any. I didn't really plan for this. I just have a couple like old MS Paint like ship posts that I made that are like that I just plugged in apropos of other ideas, but they're stuck in approval hell. What about the gauge flute pick? That's a little sussy, Christian. I did put Gage's pressure gauge in because I have open slots and I don't care, but when I was making it, I put the PewDiePie wavy thing in the background, and I think that's gonna get it rejected. But can't say I didn't try. Level 2 blade. Just gonna roll down all of our gold here. Wait, hold up. What level are our units? Tier 3, Tier 3, Tier 4, Tier 3, Tier 2, Tier 2. I think we level up. Yeah, I think if we level our shop, we'll have a better chance of finding this stuff. Oh, you have points? Like channel points? That is a new addition. Ever since I got affiliated, they just threw like 800 things at me. Kill this elite if we can just keep it in the orbit of our death orbs. Although we're taking a lot of damage, we gotta just face tank to get the healing. Nice. Alright, easy mop up after that. I'm at 380, guys, rolling in it. Honestly. Yo, I'm about to buy this whole channel. I was thinking of a couple memes. I was thinking of a couple memes I could do with channel points, because I also have no clue what to do with channel points. And I was like, what if it would sound super dumb, but like I would make a channel point redemption for 1 channel point, and it's just like end the stream, right? But then every time someone redeemed it, I'd just put a 0 on it, you know? So you just be like, turn it off. Be like, all right, goodbye. Like, everyone have a nice day. And it would just slowly increase. Or I guess maybe it would start at like 1,000. That way we would skip the first 3 meme ones, you know? Heroes have 4 times the chance of mercenaries bonus to drop 2 gold on death. We don't have mercenaries. I guess they're heroes. That's what the game calls our little blocks in the snake. I think his friend has a lot more. We'll see, we'll see. I don't think he's actively in chat right now to flex on you, but killing an enemy fires a homing dagger. So that's just guaranteed additional damage. Chance for attacks to silence. Taking damage also shares that across all enemies. I think our AoE is fine. We don't need the dagger. Maybe homing daggers is fine. That'll probably end up in more elite damage. We'll take the dagger. It's also something we don't have to pay gold to level up, because we're currently hunting down a tier 3 anything, which our Cryomancer is close to. Oh! So we can ditch the Squire? Or I guess we don't even have the Nuker combo. We could sell Blade and pick up Fairy, and that'll give us... creates 1 healing orb and grants 1 unit 100% attack speed for 6 seconds. Yeah, I think we ditch the Blade. Now that's a good bit of damage though. And we would also have one extra enchanter than we need. It's kind of like it's either the Squire or the Fairy. Because we're not getting 3 Warrior. Me neither, never. Yeah, I have no clue what to do with channel points, man. I feel like I'm in the same boat as everyone, though. There's not really cool things to do channel points with. I wish in my head, which is a lot different than what I can actually manifest into reality. I would want to make like a redemption where someone could like pop like the better Twitch TV like Kappa lurk, you know? So it'd be like you could say hi, but you don't have to type or anything, and you could just, you know, throw 50 channel points. And the closest I got was to make this one. Yeah, I can't redeem it, but if you look at the channel points, there's just lurking, and it's like 50 points, really cheap. I have it set to redeem like once per stream, but I wish it could play in like a little emote on the screen. You know, real tiny, nothing too big. So I think I'm not taking the Fairy. We're gonna skip. Another Flagellant. Just gonna keep rolling, looking for any level 3 we can make. We just completely whipped on all those rolls. Yeah, there you go. Themed lurking. Because I think to get 50 points, what? You have to like follow or just watch for like 20 minutes? Maybe, probably way less than that actually, if you click the little chest that shows up. So I was like, you know what? There you go. You just don't like typing in chat, but you still want to like let me know that you're here. Lurking. But I don't know what kind of technology would have to go into making a little emote appear on screen. Wouldn't have to be anything big, like 140 by 140. Like literally the size of an emote. Just in like a corner or something. I only started watching streams again because of Star Sector, and this half European backstabbing streamer that lied about. Damn, you're just throwing all these negative adjectives at me. For 30 hours? Bro. You okay, man? If I stay up for extended periods of time, anything past hour like 20, I might as well be like clinically insane. It's not a good time. Like I think I did one stream on Twitch where I was live for like that amount of time, and dude, don't watch it. don't go back and watch it. It's cursed. It's cursed content. Gotta push for 48. The only way. Or I guess you want to push for 48. You'd kind of go for like 36 because you gotta account for the extra time that you'll spend hibernating to readjust to sleeping life. If you stay up for the full 48, then your sleep schedule will never realign. You'll have to just live like that. Oh, we lost the head of our snake. So let's not waste these healing orb pickups until we need them. So we're just gonna stay right here, I guess. Enter the defense, the Ouroboros technique. Alright, now we can start collecting the healing orbs. Yeah, losing the head doesn't really mean much. All that guy did was take damage to generate healing orbs. We just gotta make sure that his death wasn't in vain. Keep collecting. I tried to push through my day to get tired this evening and sleep at a reasonable time, but it's already almost 12 a.m. again. Yeah, that's the issue. It's when you hit your stride into like the second, third, and fourth wind. They just keep coming back around. The doggos. Alright, I was about to say, this rolling isn't really getting us anywhere, but there we go. We hit him. This is a hard wave. Gotta make sure we're on our A game. Yeah, I'm a chronic insomniac as well, so I relate to this. Sometimes it just be like that. I think our build's finally coming into its own now. Now that I'm like actually piloting the snake, not stupidly. Our actual DPS is shining through. It's quite impressive. I don't really see the homing knives thing doing too much, but it's a passive we don't have to put any money into. So it doesn't have to be the best thing in the world. Yeah, look at that. We lost one segment of our snake, and I don't even know what segment it was. So how important could it really have been? There's almost always 2 points where you can almost fall asleep and you have to push through it, because the second time can be annoying when it comes early. Yeah. Yeah. You ever hear about that, like, Harvard? It was like Harvard student study where, like, one of them stayed up for 11 days straight. Interesting part is that after the experiment finished, the dude slept 14 hours and then felt fine. But he still has trouble falling asleep to this day. And that study was like 60 years ago. Yeah, they stayed up 11. He stayed up 11 consecutive days, and they had like a U.S. Navy medic, like, you know, keep track of him, and they recorded all the symptoms, you know. By like day 4 or something, he started hearing voices and shit, and he was basically like delusional. Uh, but it was weird though, because he would still follow like his natural cycle, you know, like, because he would be like he'd be basically asleep. You know, that's where all like the hallucinations and like auditorial hallucinations came from. But then once it came back around to sunrise, he'd like just go play basketball. No, by the end he slept 14 hours, woke up, and then went to school the next day. You know, because he was still, you know, a Harvard undergraduate at the time. We don't have any cursors. That position one thing is fine. 8% chance to cause enemies to drop gold on death. We're a little late for gold, so we'll just take the position 4. Again, it's another perk we don't have to pay for. Who's our position 4 right now? Just a vagrant. Yeah, let's move our snake to be like this. How close are we to actually getting level 3s? We're still a bit off, but I think we're too deep now to give up on it. So we just gotta roll it all down every turn. Hoping for the draw that wins us this game. We're 3 cryomancers, 3 pyromancers, 3 flagellants, and 3 blades off. Painful to be so close yet so far. Alright, so I believe this is a hard wave. Oh, we already lost a segment. Fuck the yellow Snkrx, dude. They do just be eating their fellow snake. It's pretty fucked up. So I am happy actually about the blade thing that we took, because we do just mince the tiny guys, and then the homing blades go and kind of solve all the others. Ooh, we're just barely alive. Oh, that's gonna fuck us. Yep. Spawned on us while we were trying to go get the healing orbs. As long as we can make it over to our healing orbs, we can undo most of the damage that was dealt. Like, that caused them to summon. Ooh, and we just lost the head of our snake. We still have 4 more waves to go. That's no good. I believe the yellow ones throw other little pills at us. So once they're alone, they're not a threat. Oh, okay. One more wave after this one. Everyone's not looking too hot health-wise. Although that buff that we took that gives us additional orbs on our first party member every so often means that the longer these go on, we get stronger. Did you get attacked by bots earlier? Oh, are you scrolling up in chat when I just banned a whole bunch? I don't know. They're just always there, and I have no clue what they're doing, so I terminated them. I saw something that was like, you should ban these, and I was like, well, I mean, they're not doing anything for me, so... Yeah, you see it in mod view? Yeah. When I first started the stream, I just started cleaving at any of the bots that were just sitting in there. Took the ban hammer and just started spinning. So close. One more pyromancer. Come on, show me the level 3. Level 3 pyromancer. Enemies killed by the pyromancer explode for 72 AoE damage, which is twice the damage over time of the pyromancer. So one level 3, I think, kind of seals us in to beat this run, as long as I don't fuck up the snake driving. Yeah, I have no clue what they're doing, and so they couldn't be up to anything good. Yeah, even some bots, Christian, put in unban requests. You know, usually they just sit in the chat without permission, and then if you ban them and they care, they'll be like, hey, we're like skimming data for this, and then you'll be like, okay, you know, you can take them by a case basis, and obviously if they're up to no good, they just accept that they've lost. Ooh, okay, that was bad. We lost our healing production. So let's just get everyone back to full, or at least close. Start actually playing this safe. Save those 2 orbs for dire situations. Oh yeah, there's that yellow guy. He's kicking him around again. Okay, we gotta make sure we kill the yellows. Oh, we're not looking. It's probably time to dip into our 2 saved health orbs. Okay, that was almost dangerous. Luckily, our 2 AoE guys are still alive. That means that the red guys can't actually threaten us as long as we don't drive straight into them. Still 4 more waves of this to go, and it's looking kind of risky. Once we get out of this, I need to check what wave we're on. It might be worth it to give up the interest gold if we're almost at the finish line, right? Can't take it into the next game, so it's a use it or lose it sort of thing. Yeah, Christian, if I needed you to record some roleplay bullshit for Baratron today, you're available till 7, right? I don't know if you're still in the chat. Easy money. Another flagellant gets us again even closer. Level 2 Squire. Make sure we don't pick up any more Squires until 6:30. Oh well, yeah, obviously travel time. What does a level 3 Squire do? 30% damage, attack speed, movement speed, and defense to all allies. It's just a... Gotta account for time to get ready. Yeah. Of course, of course. It's the Sidekeeper in the front. Level 2 Sidekeeper would be fine. So close. Please. That's level 3 Flagellant. 2 times Flagellant max HP and grants 12% to 12% damage to all allies per cast instead. So now he's a thick boy. It's a tanky boy. And we get the level 2 Sidekeeper. We're on round 24. I believe it maxes out at 25. So anything that we want to level up Now I think anything we level up isn't as effective as just finding another pyromancer. I'm willing to spend it all. Yep, there we go. And then we'll buy centipede. 20% more movement speed. Yeah, 72 damage per second. And we have the position 4 boost, that's an additional 30%. And that's also on top of the... Did we just lose? Yeah, we just lost wow. That fucked us. What the fuck was that? What the fuck's happening? What are they doing? Oh my god, I think we just got wrecked by whatever that was. Gotta make sure we fight him head on. Get our healing orbs back. Yeah, we're done. We're donezo, man. Aw, fuck me, dude. Oh, that's all we got left. It's this one guy. Yeah, and he kills himself because he was the flagellant. Oh my god. Instantly, all of our power lied with these two, and instant death. Cleaved in twain. That was unfortunate. That was a good run, too.